In a quiet African town at the edge of the countryside lived a couple named John and Joy. To everyone around them, they appeared calm, gentle, and private. Their home was small and peaceful, with soft evening light resting on its walls. But behind those walls, a painful secret lived with them, one that the world was never meant to see. Welcome to Flawless Storytime, the place where every tale is crafted to touch your heart and hold your attention from the very first line. Relax, settle in, and grab your popcorn, because this story is just beginning. And if emotional stories move you, don't forget to subscribe, like, and share your thoughts in the comments. Now, let's continue. John and Joy had a son named Kachi, a small boy, innocent and quiet. He could not see, he could not hear, and he could not walk. But his condition was not the work of nature. His parents' cruelty had taken his future away. And now they showed his suffering online to gain sympathy from strangers while hiding the truth behind closed curtains. Inside their home, the air felt heavy, almost alive. Joy leaned over Kachi, adjusting the weak boy to make him appear even more helpless for their recordings. John stood nearby, steadily holding her phone, capturing every moment. The movements were cold, distant, mechanical. Not the movements of loving parents, but of people handling an object. And Kachi sat silently, trapped in a world he did not choose, treated as something to display instead of the child he was. One afternoon, a young girl named Mira walked past the house. She was only 12, quiet, thoughtful, and gifted in a way even she did not fully understand. Mira had an unusual ability. She could feel the emotional weight of others. As she walked past the clay house, a deep sadness struck her chest. She froze. Her eyes widened. Though the curtains hid everything inside, she could feel him. She could feel Kachi's sorrow calling out to her. Mira gathered her courage and stepped toward the door. She knocked softly. The door opened quickly, and Joy appeared, startled, nervous, uncertain. Mira spoke gently, asking if she could help the child she sensed inside. But before Lena could respond, John appeared behind her. His posture was harsh, his expression sharp, the space between them filled with fear, guilt, and the bravery of a young girl who refused to walk away. When the door closed in her face, Mira stepped back, tears filling her eyes. The house stood silent, dark, hiding a pain that no one else could feel. She wiped her face and looked at the clay walls once more. In that quiet moment, she made a promise, a vow that she would not leave Kachi behind. No matter the fear, no matter the danger, she would return. That night, Mira could not sleep. Every time she closed her eyes, she saw Kachi's sad face. She felt his fear, his loneliness, his silent call for help. She tossed in her small bed, heart pounding softly in the dark. And just before dawn, she made her decision. She would go back, alone, but determined. Before the sun touched the horizon, Mira made her way back to the house. The sky was grey and still. The town remained asleep. But from inside the clay home, she heard it. A faint tapping. A metal spoon hitting a bowl. Kachi, awake and alone. And she knew she had to act quickly. As Mira stepped closer, Joy came outside. Her hands shook. Her eyes were full of guilt and exhaustion. Mira begged her to stop hurting the child. But before Joy could speak, John stormed out. His anger burned in his eyes. He pushed past them, trying to silence the moment. But Mira did not step back. She whispered firmly, "Hurting a child will never bring you peace." Her courage stood tall, even against a grown man's rage. Suddenly, a small sound broke through the tension. A soft cry. Mira turned instantly. Hope burst through her heart. Kachi had made a sound, weak but real. She stepped closer, her voice calm and warm. She whispered to him that she would not leave him alone. Not now. Not ever. Mira ran through the village as fast as her small feet could carry her. Breathless and shaking, she reached the town clinic. Nurse Ada listened closely, her face full of concern. She believed Mira instantly. Together, they rushed to help the child. But from a distant window, John and Joy watched them. Their faces changed from shock to fear to panic. Their secret was slipping away.